and that freaked her out.
The minute I turned off the light, she screamed. She was like, "Oh no!" And then I felt hair like sweeping my left cheek up and down.
You're listening to Haunted Hour, real ghost stories from real people.
Hey, welcome to Haunted Hour.
Hello, guys. Happy Friday. Welcome to Haunted Hour. We are very sorry that we kept you waiting.
Because me and Noel was so busy eating ketupat and rendang and lontong and whatever the nice dishes that we serve during Hari Raya.
Well, I wish that was true. There was no ketupat, no rendang. That's 101% sure. We were actually having a production meeting. We were discussing stuff. So, anyway, we're glad to be live. Last week we couldn't be here. Indra had to do some family stuff.
And to all our viewers, happy holidays, and also to all our Muslim viewers, right? Selamat Hari Raya.
Yeah, I want to say that as well. Selamat Hari Raya. I know that we are living in difficult times. I know we keep saying different times, but it's more of, I feel it's difficult times. So I hope that didn't affect your Hari Raya too much. Okay?
No. I mean, we have to take things in the positive aspect, right? With all the regulations and with all the new regulations that is going to come up, right?
Yeah.
Always look at the bright side of life, lah.
Yeah, that's a song, right?
Yeah.
Always look at the bright side of life.
Always look at the bright side of life.
But I know that sometimes it's difficult, right? To look at things in that manner, especially today.
Especially when life is so intensely hitting you to the ground.
Yeah. Today, right?
Yep.
So I was in class when so if you guys don't know, I'm studying part-time, but it seems like it's full-time because of the schedule and all.
Yeah.
But so I was in class, and then all these messages that started coming in from different group chats, some of them work, some of them friends, some of them I have no idea why I'm in that group chat, but everybody's affected by it because come Sunday, right? What is 2 packs?
2 packs, yeah.
Yeah,
per
2
house,
packs, and then you can't dine
visit,
anywhere.
Dine in, you can dine in like 2 packs or so.
No.
No.
So you're not allowed to dine in anymore.
Oh, takeaways,
Yeah, so it's strictly takeaway,
Alamak.
delivery. Just before I came into the studio, I was at a coffee shop nearby. So Western food is, it's like the usual coffee shop stuff.
Yeah.
Very decent. So I was asking the guy. I think the only connection we have is that we both got full sleeves, of tattoos. So
okay.
I went to get my food. So I asked him, bro, what's going to happen from Sunday? And then he's like, no, we're still going to be open, but we just don't do deliveries.
Oh,
Then
so
I was
sad.
like, then how? Because people are not going to dine in anymore, right?
Yeah,
and then-
takeaways won't be that much anymore.
And they are a new stall. And then I saw that, he was a little lost. I told him, it's okay, bro. I think everything will work out.
Well,
right?
I really feel for him, man. Yeah.
And I'm sure there are a lot of Singaporeans who are facing the same thing.
Same
so
issues,
you may not be in the F&B industry. You could be from the events industry that I was from.
Yes.
And everything starts picking up. You got weddings again and all that. Now you say no. For till June, you can only have your ROM. And then you got your production crew, which I feel so strongly for, or even folks in the theater and all.
Yeah, true.
Where everything changes. You just
In an
recover
instant,
from it.
man.
Yeah. And then you go back to square one, and then it's like, what the hell?
I mean, no doubt that all these consequences or things that all these repercussions that happen, right? We have to be very patient about it. Right? But the thing is, how can a person be patient? Man, everyone has their limit, man. Man, we just get our freedom, and now we are going back to square one.
So with the like I'm very involved in mental health now.
Yeah.
And we talk about the pandemic fatigue, which everyone will go through. Like I don't care who you are, what standing, what status you have in life.
Yeah.
But it will show. Like with some people, as it showed as early as last year. And then with some, like, they're recovering. And then now when you hit a bombshell like this, then you go back to square one, and then
Exactly, bro.
suicide attempts all-time high.
Domestic violence is coming up.
Yeah.
And then divorce rate is also at the highest peak right now.
Yeah.
Man, I know a few friends that go through divorce during the circuit breaker, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it just escalate, just escalate further.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of sad, seriously sad, how things works out for them,
Yeah, but I no, I can feel it, man. I'm looking at you now, and I can feel the.
No, it's just really sad, because that, before all this COVID thing, man, we might have the impression of some of our friends, they have a lovely and happy marriage life.
Yeah.
But man, all this thing, staying at home, seeing one another, it's not. Man, it can be positive at certain point, but yeah lah. Man, other people have different views on that, right?
Yeah.
So that might stress out things lah.
Yeah. I really feel that what doesn't break us will make us stronger. And the thing is, we as a society, right? Let's not talk about other countries. Let's just talk about
a
Singapore.
united nation.
Yeah. United country. As we are, we see that with NDP every single year. We've been through really tough times.
Exactly.
And we're talking about the pioneer generation, the Merdeka generation. Currently now, like last year, we went through COVID.
Yes.
A lot of us didn't know what to do, but we got through it. And this is just a little bump, man.
Yes.
We can cross over this bump, we'll be fine.
Exactly.
You just got to get your mental game right, and just talk to people. I'm doing this thing on Zoom next Tuesday, and it's where I share my life story, my battle with depression. A lot of people told me I shouldn't do it.
Okay.
But
Why?
No, because I think it's the stigma, and then they told me that, when you start doing this, then people are not gonna hire you. I said it's fine, man. What's more important is that
we are living at 2021 right now, right? With this modern society, people are still thinking about that right now.
Yeah, and then somebody texted me yesterday to tell me that the Eurasian society, right? No, the Eurasian community will shun me because of whatever I'm going to reveal. And to me it doesn't matter because
serious, bro.
Yeah,
things get really serious.
Yeah, because they don't pay my bills. They're not there for my ups and downs. So this thing I'm gonna do on Zoom, it's completely free of charge. It's in the link, right? And there's no like, I'm gonna sell you this, I'm gonna sell you that. I'm a very bad salesman. I will never sell you anything. But I'm just gonna tell you my life story.
Yeah.
My ups and downs. And I'm going to tell you my lowest points, and I'm going to tell you about my highest points. And I'm also going to tell you what worked for me. And I'm going to share with you other stuff that didn't work for me that maybe will work for you.
Yeah,
right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's going to happen next Tuesday. It's going to be at 8 p.m.
Wow.
So
I'm so proud of you, bro. Man, you're taking a big leap. At the same time, also you are very conscious and very focused about what you are doing right now. Man, we are at the time right now that we need all the focus in life, man.
Yeah. Because if we lose that focus, then
we get distracted.
Yeah, you might lose your
everything,
your purpose to live. And that, I spoke to my wife about this earlier, and she told me that if I can save one person's life, that's amazing. But I told her that it's so difficult because, like, I would want to save many lives, especially when people are going through a difficult time. So
that's a good intention, bro. Seriously.
Yeah. So it's going to be on Tuesday, right?
Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay, that's gonna be on Tuesday. Must not get emotional.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and there's something else I want to talk to you guys about before we
Yeah.
go on to the paranormal stuff. Okay.
Okay.
This one is so important. You guys got to do whatever ever you can, right? Because we got a whole lot of races that tune into our show. You got to do whatever you can to really stamp out racism, because racism is not cool.
Yep.
Racism hurts people. It doesn't matter, man, which country you're from, what color of skin we have, right?
Yes.
There's a Malay dude that I know here for so long, and I'm Eurasian,
Yeah.
and then we get along totally fine.
Yeah, we are
You know.
good friends, man.
Yeah, I've got Indian friends that I love so much. I love India. I've been there. I want to go back.
Yeah.
Racism is not cool. If you see it happening, don't take out your mobile phone to video this, because you need to just step in and stop it, because nobody deserves that. Really,
Exactly.
nobody.
Yes.
Okay? This is coming from me. Right? So if you ever experience this, you see something going on, yeah, you got to you just gotta stop it. If you're the subject of racism, don't resort to violence, because you're gonna let them win. You know, good will always prevail, like no matter what. Right,
Man,
bro?
It's also hard to say about this kind of topic, man, upfront, right? Because we have to be very sensitive with every racial aspect of our life, right? Because we are living in a very multiracial community, right? We can, yeah, man. People like to make jokes or remarks, right, about other races.
Yeah,
right.
Unfortunately,
It might sound funny, right? But the thing is, be tactful.
yeah.
You don't know what the other race are thinking or feeling about it.
Yeah. My thought process is that we all bleed red, right? No matter what your social standing is in life.
Yes, exactly.
You may be the freaking prime minister. You may be the guy that helps keep our country clean. But you know, like no matter what, you bleed red, and that's what being a human is. So we saw some really extreme stuff happening in America with Black Lives Matters, and of course it does, man, because they're human.
Every lives matter, man.
Yeah, and then we saw that spread across the world.
Yeah,
and then now at home, it's getting a little too real. So that made me really sad the other day, and I want, like, you guys, my viewers, our viewers, to be different, right? To just stand up for what's right, right? And,
exactly.
And then we beat down what's wrong, but not in a violent way. But then there's
peaceful
way.
way. Yeah. There's always a peaceful way for us to come into the complete agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we get to the topic for today, do you want to read whatever comments there are on Facebook, and then I'll read
Firstly,
on YouTube.
right. Firstly, I would like to apologize. All right.
For?
Firstly, I would like to apologize because
what do you do wrong now, bro?
Okay. Wait, don't freak out.
Okay.
It seems like we have technical issues to read out your comment. I mean, to show your comments on our live feed right now, right? But I will read it from my handphone itself, right? From my phone itself, okay? So we have... So sorry, guys. So sorry. Okay?
That's old school, bro. Handphone.
Or cell phone.
Mobile phone.
Mobile phone, okay. So smartphone, okay. From Andawati. Yeah, wow, so long. I need to wait. Why is it to wait?
You see?
People are talking about what? Circuit breaker?
You have to wait for good things, bro.
Okay.
Or ma'am, bro.
Yeah, bro, ma'am, whoever you are.
Andawati.
Okay, from Irene Chan. I think many can't be bothered as they thought that they had been vaccinated. I am working as a temperature screener, and I have seen many with babies and young... babies and young toddlers out in the malls. I also scared cause I'm also scared cause we are exposed to more of this. Okay.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
Indra can't read today, but
No, because
Irene.
he's so small. So small. So sorry.
Yeah, but when you look down in your pants. Anyway, Irene,
Hey.
thank you for doing what you do, man. I got mad respect for that.
Yeah.
Really, really, I do.
Frontliners.
Yeah.
Salute to you, man.
Okay, are you done with Facebook?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. While we are on that, I try to rectify.
Okay. We got people like Edwin Lim on YouTube saying, hey, hi, hello, bro, Noel, Indra, hello to you, Edwin.
Yeah.
91 years says, when I saw Pontianak, I immediately thought of, what is his name? Lady something from Resident Evil Village. If you play Resident Evil, you know what he's talking about.
That's a cool game, man. Cool game.
KS says, first question. Oh, it's a bit too early for first question, but anyway.
Yeah.
Since ghosts can walk through walls, why do we think we are safe behind doors? Very good question, because people always think that if they lock themselves in a room, they're safe from ghosts, but hell no. Hell no.
No.
KS, I will answer this question later, but your question is, which is the most scary supernatural encounter for you? I will answer this later.
Yep.
Jerry Alright says, good day, bro, Noel and Indra.
Hey, good day, buddy.
And then Jamie says, oh, where did it go?
Where do you go?
No, keep quiet. Keep quiet. It was something about popcorn, but it's just this way. God. Damn. There's a lot of comments coming in on YouTube. I'm so happy we decided to have this on YouTube. Okay, I'm just going to read this before we get on to the topic of the day. Charlene Ng says, racism is just not cool, man.
Yeah.
I have experienced some myself. Okay.
I'm really sorry for that.
And I've seen some happening here in Singapore. I'm really, really sorry that happened to you, Charlene. We got to put a stop to it, guys.
Yes.
Okay, the topic today is the Pontianak.
Yeah.
Is how Indra really looks in the morning, especially when he looks in the mirror. Hey, is the aircon working or not?
Yeah, it's working, brother. Because you are the Pontianak that is always boiling with heaty comments.
I wanted to read this, okay?
Yeah,
because
okay,
I
go
hope
ahead.
this guy has reached home.
Okay.
And so it's my friend, his name is Tony.
Okay.
And he's one of the best lighting designers in Singapore, right?
Wow,
So
okay.
like Madonna concert and all, he worked on it. So I texted him earlier today because we needed a guest on the show. And then I asked him, have you seen a Pontianak before? My question was really simple.
Okay.
And then he goes, no. Why? If I can meet one that will let me strike Toto, I don't mind. And then he goes, beer tonight? And then
Everyone thinking about money, huh?
and then he continues.
Okay.
Does an ex-girlfriend that looks like one after waking up in the
I
morning?
wouldn't want to get married to that girl, man.
Oh man, I've had those experiences before.
Serious, Noel. Oh man, I pity you,
Yeah,
seriously.
it's when we were working together.
I pity you, brother.
Okay, let's go on to terrifying trivia. Here we go.
Okay, let's
The
go.
Pontianak. Hey, what happened to the background music?
Okay, sorry, man. Oh, you need background music,
We always do that.
Okay, go.
Okay, this is the Pontianak, guys. The Pontianak is also called the Kuntilanak in Indonesia.
Ooh.
And it's a creature whose folklore has been spread throughout countries such as Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. It is similar to the Langsor in other Southeast Asia regions. In legend, the Pontianak takes the form of a pregnant woman who is unable to give birth to a child. It is often described as a vengeful female astral spirit.
Wow.
Another form of the Pontianak refers to the White Lady of the Southeast Asian folklore. This is the one that we all know about. This creature was also named after the province of Western Kalimantan, and this is the city of Pontianak that was founded in 1771. Oh my god, my throat. I think I shouldn't talk about the Pontianak.
Hating you, man. Hating you.
The Pontianak is often depicted as a long-haired woman and represents local variations of a vampire. Now, this white lady lures in unsuspecting men to incite fear and enact revenge. Signs that the Pontianak is nearby include the sound of an infant crying and the smell of a decaying corpse, or the plumera flower, which is also known as the frangipani flower. So people will smell the scent of flowers, followed by the horrible stench of a decaying corpse. The Pontianak is often described to have long, sharp fingernails, and it can disguise herself using the appearance of a beautiful woman to lure its prey. It is often depicted to have pale skin, red eyes, and long black hair. She is often dressed in a blood-smeared white dress, and the Pontianak will change into a more monstrous form when she captures her prey, which is typically men or helpless people. And because she's supposed to be bloodthirsty, and she's a little of a meat eater, the Pontianak can also appear as a beast or ghost resembling the Dracula vampire. So the Pontianak will announce her presence with the cries of infants. So if you hear a baby crying in the middle of a jungle, or you can hear her laughter, it is said that if the sounds are quiet, she is nearby, but if they are loud, she is far away. Some sources also state that a dog howling at night indicates that the Pontianak is present, but not too close, and if the dog whines, then the Pontianak is near. The Pontianak kills her victims using her long fingernails to physically remove their organs to be eaten. If a victim has their eyes open when a Pontianak is near, she will suck them out of their head. And it also says here that the Pontianak is said to locate her prey by the scent of the clean laundry. What?
Oh, man.
So because of this, some Malaysians refuse to leave any piece of clothing outside the house overnight. And this one, most of us know, right? The Pontianak is associated with banana trees, and the spirit is said to reside in them during the day. According to folklore, a Pontianak can be fought off by driving a nail into the hole on the nape of her neck, which causes her to turn into a beautiful woman and a good wife.
Wow.
Until the nail is removed.
Until the nail is removed.
Yeah. That's the kind of mail order bride agency I would set up, bro. You want a good wife? Let me introduce you to this Pontianak that we caught at Kampung Wah Hassan.
Okay.
Then you put a nail into the back of a neck, right?
Yeah.
Then,
But bear in mind, right? She might eat you anytime, you know. She might eat you alive anytime.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And you wouldn't want to make love with that woman.
Whoever came up with this concept, though, that the only way to kill a Pontianak or to get rid of one is to stab her with this long nail at the back of her neck. That's one of the hardest.
It's a myth among I think among the Malay communities, where I think it's also shown in movies, right? That during the kampung days, if they spotted Pontianak, like one way to break their curse, right, and to make sure that this Pontianak fully reform back to a humanoid kind of figure, right, is to stick a nail behind her neck.
Yeah, but how do you get behind her though if she's facing you?
Yeah, so that's
how do you run?
That will be an adventure, definitely, right?
An adventure, okay. An adventure. Do you believe that the Pontianak exists?
To be honest, I don't.
Okay.
And I don't want to see one if there is.
I've always wanted to see the Pontianak. So that's why we did all these experiments. We hung like chicken feet in Sembawang.
Yeah.
We played like all sorts of tracks. We stuck a nail into the fruit of a banana tree at Kampung Wah Hassan, and nothing happened, you know.
Not say there's no sightings or there's no existence of this Pontianak in Singapore. I think there is, for those who really believe that this thing exists, right?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time, the right time for them to appear in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know whether is it like our our imagination, and then a dark entity can manifest and become the Pontianak, right?
But I can understand your excitement, no? When you are so excited and when you're so pumped up with emotions, right? And gearing up to actually have this venture, witnessing a live Pontianak in front of you,
Yeah.
right? But maybe because of the excitement, right? The entity doesn't really shows up.
Yeah, I was at Kampong Wah Hassan once, and so this was maybe 2 years ago.
I see. Okay.
And then I heard the laughter of a Pontianak. It was very loud. No, this is longer than that. Maybe
So
6
that
years
means
ago.
you heard.
Yeah,
So there you go, bro.
yeah. And then to me that's not evidence, because the evidence you got to see.
Seeing
right?
is believing.
So when we hear something, it could be like a group nearby. It could be a small little production trying to replicate a
or
Pontianak.
maybe a prank from someone or an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we were doing the Ghost Watch series by MM2 Entertainment. We were at Pasir Ris, the suicide tower, and then we heard like laughter as well. So that
I
one I
see.
can rule out. Like I don't know whether is it like genuine, but I know when I was at Pulau Ubin, this was the first ever episode that we did for Ghost Files Singapore.
Wow.
And
okay.
we got to the Muslim cemetery
Cemetery,
maybe
yeah.
about 3-4 a.m. And then I heard this lady sing.
A lady sing. Wow. Singing
But-
in what language?
In Malay.
In Malay.
Yeah, but
Wow.
while we were going up, right? Because we didn't have like a budget to shoot then, so everybody was on bicycles.
Okay.
The road was just covered with these bright embers, So it's
Wow.
just like somebody set fire to like paper,
Okay.
or like lots of paper, so that the entire road up was just glowing embers and all. So we got to the top, and then just when everybody was about to get off the bicycles, that's when we heard the singing.
Okay.
And to this day, I would say it was one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard.
Wow.
But to everybody else, because they left.
Is it very enticing, the voice?
Yeah, 'cause I just wanted to find out. I just want to see like
Wow.
who's behind
How
this.
beautiful is this lady, right?
Yeah, this voice, right? And everybody else decided to chow, and they forgot like the basis of what we were there for, right? That
Yeah.
we were there to do a paranormal investigation.
Exactly.
When something like that happens, you go towards it and not run away. But maybe it's a good thing that everybody ran away, because I couldn't go towards her. But I kept dreaming about her after
see.
that, So that was like the closest I ever got to this mystical creature called the Pontianak. And I know that a lot of people will swear and go like, I've seen her.
Yeah.
Like stuff have happened, but I don't think deaths have happened. Like, her reaching in and taking out
Your
organs and all.
souls
Yeah.
and everything, is it?
Yeah, I think that was started in the kampung days, to keep the men at home.
Okay. The myth about Pontianak, right? What I know that the Pontianak has a lovely voice, a lovely female, and I would say a very enticing voice lah. Like how you mentioned just now and what you described. Because it's part of illusion, you see. One of the main things that has been discussed about this myth, right, is part of an illusion, because the Pontianak is so good at illusion,
Yeah,
right, to entice men with her voice.
yeah,
But when you come near to her, that's where she feature her real self.
yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, you see her like how she,
Yeah. So I don't know. Sometimes okay. When just imagine your good old times where you get to know a girl, example, right? Then you never met her before, and this back then without social media, okay?
yeah,
Now social media, you can just look and search and add her as a friend.
of
But
course.
without social media back then, so you only hear her voice.
Yeah,
She might sound so nice or so enticing, right? On the phone.
yeah,
But when you meet up, it's a different story, boy.
of course, man. Oh, I've been through that.
It's a different story, boy.
But you know what? I'm really
Yeah.
happy about that. My wife sounds amazing on the phone, and she looks amazing in person.
Yeah, she is. She is a very amazing person.
Yeah, Gabby's amazing. Let's show an amazing photo. That was sent in today on our Ghost for Singapore page.
Yeah.
By Shanta. Shanta Baduge sends us this photo. And this is it, man. This was taken in Changi
Wow.
not too long ago. And it's not doctored. Shanta believes that whatever we see in the distance, I don't know whether we can't circle it because now we are live on air.
Yeah.
But just behind a power generator, above this bridge, and of course this bridge is or this highway or whatever
Oh
this
yeah, I
thing
saw
is
that
called.
white figure there.
Yeah, is what they believe is a Pontianak.
Wow. Let me see if I can zoom in. Magic? Cannot. I cannot zoom. Oh wait. I can. Wait. I can. Okay. Hanging, guys. Dun dun dun. Oh my god. I'm gonna zoom in.
Oh wow.
You are witnessing this live, okay?
Yeah, you got skill, bro.
Okay. Alright. For those who are watching live.
Everybody's watching live.
I mean, description for all these viewers, right?
Yeah, if you're listening to us on Spotify, what we need to do is to either watch us on YouTube or Facebook, because if not, you have no idea what's going on.
Watch at your own risk, okay, guys. I'm going to zoom in this photo. All right.
You've already done it. Are you going to zoom in some
I'm going
more?
to zoom in some more. All right.
Oh wow.
Let's go. Wow.
So you can make out now, right? This entity that is apparently floating above the freeway, highway, whatever this damn thing is called. I don't drive, so I have no idea. So it's what I just read in the terrifying trivia. Hey, go back to it.
Okay, sorry.
What you doing, man?
I thought you want to. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, there. Okay, so you see this white
figure.
No, like this cloth thing or
I can see her hair.
dress. Yeah, you can
I
see
can
her
see
hair as well.
her hair there. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about this, yo? What do you guys think about this?
Wow, I have to take a look at the comment, man. Wow.
In the meantime, we've got Colleen that has bought us 3 coffees.
Hey, thank you, Colleen.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Colleen
Actually,
says, keep going.
Keep going. Thank you, Colleen. By the way, Colleen is one of my good friends.
Really?
Yeah.
There are a lot of Colleens in this world, bro.
No, because he messaged me personally.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, thank you,
much,
man.
Colleen.
Thank you so much, Colleen.
If you guys love our content, it's just above Indra. No, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no. Where am I pointing, yo?
Stick your finger in your nose. That's where the right place you point.
It's buymeacoffee.com/GFSTV.
Yeah.
In just a while, we are going to speak to our guest for today. We're going to call him. But before we do that, okay, we have got our real or fake segment. This one was taken many years ago, so you guys got to, forgive the quality of the video.
Yeah.
This was taken in an army camp, which of course it's prohibited even now.
Yeah.
Soldiers are not allowed to
Carry
take
their
videos
phones,
or photos, especially when you're doing guard duty. Right. So these guys apparently took this video while doing guard duty, and this is it.
Here we go.
Yep.
Okay, now is our guard duty time. Look at this slacker over here. What is he doing? 4-hour shift. Now it's 12:32 down here. And look at what we are doing. Nothing down here, man. What? Full moon. Full moon. Let's take a look. Damn, it's a full moon, man.
Making out like that, yeah.
That's why it's so romantic down here. Hey, what the is that? What the
Hey, quiet, hey! Hey, come closer,
Contact.
Down.
Hey, what's that sound, man?
Hey, that room, man.
Better report it.
Hey,
What the guy, man?
Go to find guard room to someone to guard room.
Hey, it's still good, it's still good, it's still good. Let it. Hey. What the is that? Is that?
Wow. What do you think, man?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments
By the
on
way-
YouTube and Facebook.
Yep. By the way, there's a lot of cursing and swearing in that video.
Yeah, which I think I censored.
Yeah, I
most
know,
of
but
it, right?
there's a lot of cursing and swearing. I can understand why they curse and swear.
Really?
I can understand because when you see these kind of things,
Mm.
you think that you be so calm, man. You be so like Mr. Calm guy. I'm the most coolest guy here.
Mm.
Uh,
But
I don't think so, man.
Wouldn't you just run
Okay, for some they might run, but they are doing guard duty.
still?
Maybe they have nowhere to run. They have to protect that place.
Yeah, it's like the most underpaid guard duty in the world, man.
The most underpaid security guard.
Yeah, exactly, right?
But okay,
And the NSF pay and all. Which
but
is
okay, the thing
bullshit.
is, right, maybe they have no place to run. That's one. Second, why are they stationed outside? Why are they not stationed inside a guard post?
Yeah, somebody here
A sentry area.
on
Yeah.
YouTube just asked which army camp this is. So I heard that it's Mandai camp.
Mandai Hill Camp?
Yeah.
Wow. I've been there before.
Mm.
Wow.
No wonder you look like this, bro.
But Mandai area is very scary, bro. Seriously. When you go there at night, right?
Yeah.
That very road, I don't know what that road is called, but that very road is very creepy, man.
Yeah, I used to work in the Singapore Zoo, so
Yeah.
there were times that we will leave work like really late,
Mm.
and it will always freak me out, man. There was like somehow like I knew that I wasn't alone,
Yeah.
and back then I used to be very afraid of ghosts, so I always knew that I wasn't.
Serious?
yeah.
You afraid of ghosts?
Yeah, once upon a time, yeah,
Once upon a time, huh?
yeah.
I can't believe it. But
Mhm.
okay, but what do you think about this video?
Mm.
For me personally, right?
yeah.
I think it's real.
Wow.
Serious. I think it's real because first of all, the reaction from these two dudes, right? And second, knowing if let's say if it's really from Mandai Hill Camp or somewhere around that area, right? That
Yeah.
Mandai area, right? Yes, I would testify that that place is really creepy at night.
Yeah, I
Seriously.
I will swear that it's creepy, it's haunted, but I watched the video
Yeah.
so many times, right? I feel it's fake.
I see.
Mm.
I see.
Because I feel that it's so difficult, right? This is coming from a paranormal expert point of view,
Hmm.
where it's so difficult to capture them on camera,
Hmm.
and then when people do capture them like that on video,
Yeah.
especially,
Yeah.
it's almost impossible. It
It's
really
like too good to
is,
be true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to get it in that quality, to see it like almost as a human being,
Yeah.
where it's not translucent, it's there physically.
Hmm.
It's something I feel that it's not possible.
But nevertheless, this thing can happen, bro.
Yeah, it can.
Regardless, like I said, it's all about timing.
Mm-hmm.
When the time where you least expect a
Uh-huh.
Pontianak would appear, suddenly it shows up.
So are you saying that in the last 14 years of whatever I've been doing, that my timing is bad?
No, it's not about your timing is bad. Sometimes when you anticipate and when you hope to see an entity, like
Mhm.
example like a Pontianak for this case,
Mm-hmm.
you hope and you hold your hope so high up, right? High up. So sorry. I told you already, right? I need to go for English class. Okay, never mind.
I want to be high up, bro. I want to be part of this high up club.
Okay,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah,
put
go
your,
on, go on.
Okay, so that's where it doesn't really tally with the underworld kind of energy, you see.
Mm.
Definitely, the more the Pontianak will not appear, right?
Yeah.
The more you want to see her, the more she will not appear. But the more you fear her, the more you least expect her to appear, that's where she would show up.
Wow. Okay, maybe.
For these two dudes,
Yeah, I don't know, man.
For these two army personnel that we have just witnessed, right? Definitely, they are having a good time. No, one of them recording their own buddy. Like, okay, hey, buddy, hey, talk something. I'm recording a video, no, just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And they least expect maybe
Yeah,
that a Pontianak will appear,
yeah,
right?
could be.
Yeah, there's possibility. I'm just
Yeah.
stating out
No,
the
because
facts here.
in this world, right,
Yeah,
of the paranormal, anything is possible.
exactly. Mm.
Jules Ang says
Yeah.
the laughter sounded like it came from a loudspeaker.
Okay, let me read comments from for our viewers, right, on Facebook and also on YouTube. Okay, I think I ate too much ketupat already.
Yeah.
That's why my tongue.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Let's go to Facebook, guys.
Facebook, guys.
what?
Okay. Please do leave your comment whether this video is real or fake. Okay. Okay.
I think all our viewers on Facebook, right, went over to YouTube because I got all the action here, man. I mean, reading the stuff. Yeah. Really nice to read this.
Yes. Okay. So, from Glenn Lai, I can film the banana tree across my longkang. My friend said that he smelled sweet fragrance and ran, but I don't know if there will be any encounter. Banana tree.
Yeah. So what you need to do, right, is if you're daring enough, get like red string, red thread. Then you tie one end to a nail, and then you go to the fruit. Right, the banana tree has got this fruit, right? So it's like maroon. So you drive the nail in, and then you tie the other end to your finger. We tried this before, and nothing happened. But apparently, if you do that, then the Pontianak is going to be at your mercy. Then you can get whatever you want. You might even get a wife.
Be careful, man.
Yeah.
Okay. From Glenn Lai again. Looks kinda real, referring to the real or fake video, but the guy seems like they are laughing after the video cut off.
Yeah, I kind of sense that as well. So I don't know, man.
Yeah. But laughter maybe come from the Pontianak.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Okay, from Andy.
Andy.
On duty, they cannot run. They can only report. But I'm sure they are officers won't believe. Okay, I'm trying to grasp your what you are trying to share here. Maybe I'm sure that the officers won't believe. Okay, the officers. That means if they would report this to their superior, right? If let's say you as a superior, what would your first reaction be?
I mean, obviously, for me, I would believe.
No, you are at the guard. You are at the guard room,
Uh-huh.
and they are at the sentry post. Example, sentry post. That means for those who never went to army, sentry post means like outside of the gate area where someone stands, right, on a very in a small shelter, right, before any vehicles would to come in to the camp.
Yeah.
So they always assign one person there. So if let's say you are a superior, Noel, inside the guard room, which is inside the camp,
Yes.
right? And they walkie you, right? Hey, sergeant, or sir, we saw a Pontianak. How would you react?
I would react accordingly because if I'm a officer that's from that camp, I would know the story. Well, it's not my first day that I'm there. I know that the history, people have been spotting so and so around. Then you react accordingly.
Yes.
I was in Seletar camp.
Yeah.
I was only at this unit for a very short time because I was with this accident unit.
Yeah.
So we would, like, our main job, right, was if there's an accident, it's going to be fatal though. If there's a fatal accident, my small unit, which was only about 5 of us, will be activated. We will go on site. We will get statements from the key personnel or eyewitnesses, right?
Yeah.
So this small little bloody camp that we're in maybe had only about 15 people, and they would have guard duty, right?
Yeah.
So the men would do it, and there were like areas that you're not supposed to go.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should not be distracted, Noel, okay?
Yeah, if you're
Just do your-
waving at
just do your
something
thing.
which is not in his room,
I'm
of course.
waving. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. Okay.
Yeah, so there are areas in this small little part of Seletar camp where access will be drawn so that
Yeah.
whoever's on guard duty, right, the men would know that they are not supposed to go there, so they're supposed to detour. If you get to like point C, to get to point D, you got to go around, and then you end up in this other spot, which you got to sign the document and all to show that you've been there. But
Yeah.
some of the men would make a mistake, and or maybe they are adventurous, or maybe they are defiant. They will end up in the area they're not supposed to go to, and then they will get a bad experience. So whoever is the duty officer would know how to deal with it. Yeah.
Or punish them. But the thing is, okay, for me, like, if let's say I'm their direct superior, and I get this call from them, okay, the first thing that I would be so worried about is their safety. You know, the thing is, hey, are you guys okay? And I will ask them their location, right? If they are still outside, I will tell them to come in, or maybe I will go outside,
Yeah.
to inspect the situation. You know,
Yeah.
to infuse the situation. You see?
But you see, like, officers and all are not mediums, they're not bomos, so it's very very difficult for them to deal
Superiors.
with.
We are talking about superiors.
Yeah.
I mean, you being a leader right now.
Yeah, but you're not you're not trained to deal with the paranormal. Right?
Yeah, correct. But the thing is, regardless whether it's true or not, right? You have to care for your soul, for your the safety of your men. Yeah,
That is true.
That's my point. Because again, this, if it's true, this Pontianak is located directly outside the camp, the gate, right? Man, she can be hostile, man.
I know.
Yeah.
But what do you expect an army officer to do, or any officer, like, whether it's from
Even if
SCDF or the
if
police?
you point the M16 also, it won't work, right?
Exactly right. So what would you expect them to do? They can't do anything, bro.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Can we call our guest now?
Hey, he's on the line already.
Oh, really?
Are we ready to bring Alex in?
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Alexander
Okay.
Luke.
We would like to introduce our special guest for tonight, right? Alexander. Hey, how are you, brother?
Hey guys,
Hey,
I'm
man.
good. You?
How are you, cousin?
I'm good, cousin. How are you?
Where are you? Are you at home now, or
Yeah, I'm at home.
is there a ghost in your room?
I can sense.
No.
Or maybe I can feel.
You the auntie, bro.
I am the hantu, bro. I'm always the hantu. If you guys don't know, all right, I did a series called Ghost Watch, and Alex was the cameraman for that production.
Wow.
So
No,
Alex, you had experiences with the Pontianak?
yep, I believe so, lah. I mean, how do I put it? It could have been her, but I wasn't so sure.
Okay. Can you tell us a bit more about the first one?
First one was at Pulau Ubin,
Pulau Ubin. Wow.
at either Nordin Beach or Mama Beach. I can't remember which one.
Okay.
I think I was 12 or 13 years old with my dad. We were camping night, and we were having a campfire. And for some reason, I felt something staring at me.
Wow.
And then when I looked toward, there was a tree on my right. And then when I looked up into the tree, I saw this face just staring at me.
Oh.
Okay.
With no facial features whatsoever, just a face with sockets and an open mouth just staring at me.
Did this have long black hair?
There was no hair, just a face.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So there was no
when I
eyeballs.
saw- No.
Okay.
And,
So when I saw it, I got up and sat next to my dad. So I believe he saw the same thing, because when I got up and sat up next to him, he said, "Move away and go back to where you're sitting right now."
okay.
Okay.
So when we talked about it in the morning, he said, "Yeah, I saw the same thing as you did."
He saw the same thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he said it was something else lah. Like I think
Wow.
he said it was what hantu gala or the oily man.
Yeah.
Hantu
I don't want that
Gala.
lah.
The oily man is
Hantu minyak.
hantu minyak.
Hantu minyak.
No, it's orang minyak.
Orang minyak, sorry. Orang minyak. Yeah, orang minyak. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think it was her. I mean, couldn't have been anything else.
Wow. But okay, when upon you witnessing that figure, right, at night, what was running through your mind?
I mean, Ubin is well known for being haunted and cursed in the kind of word. So, was I expecting it? Kinda. I mean, we were being disturbed throughout the entire day, almost the entire night.
Yeah.
To actually, per se, come face to face with it was a different story altogether.
So you anticipate.
I was picked out.
So you already anticipate since the beginning of the day already, lah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, you mentioned that you were disturbed throughout the day. So what happened in, like, what other disturbances that you guys had?
Just like the feeling of being watched. When my dad and my brother went to Ubin town to get supplies like water and extra food, on their way back, they saw things following them.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were walking actually, so they had to stop and go back to town and get a taxi back in.
Huh.
Yeah, if my dad is watching this, I think he probably can rectify this with me for you guys also lah.
Okay. And how many years ago was this?
I was 13, probably about 15 over years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's a long time ago, man.
Yeah. I know both beaches that you mentioned, Nodin and Maman, both of them are haunted. Both of them have got
History
with the Pontianak, right? So if you ever were to see like the police coast guards on Ubin, you can ask them about it. Like they know like the stories better than anybody else, I think.
Yeah.
And how many days were y'all staying like on Pulau Ubin?
2 days, 1 night.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Did y'all see anything else after this? This figure you saw in the tree?
I saw that one. Then apparently my dad said throughout the whole night there were other things outside the tent, but me and Russell didn't come out. So I think my dad was the only one who saw the rest of the entities that were outside lah.
Wow.
Okay. What's the second experience that you've had?
The second one was Ubin also.
Okay.
The MPCC campsite. I was there for 3 days, 2 nights, I think.
Okay. And this was for MPCC, right?
Yeah, Sec 3 leadership camp.
Right.
So the thing with the MPCC campsite, right? If you, I don't know about now. Back then, to get up to your so-called bunk area, you have to go up a very steep slope.
Okay.
And the girls' bunk area is at the bottom of the slope, and guys is at the top. So I was one of the last few to come out for roll call, about 9 o'clock or so. And when I was coming down, I walked past the girls' tentage area, and then I stopped. I stopped and I looked, and I just saw this thing in white crawl out from one of the girls' tents. Stopped there for a while, and then U-turned back into the forest.
Oh wow!
And I stared at it. I was like, "What the hell is that?" It couldn't be a dog because there was no white dog in the camp.
It can be one of the girls also, right?
No, I was one of the last few to come down from my side.
Oh.
And why even with one of the girls, why would she be crawling out of the tent?
And go back to the forest, right?
No.
Yeah. Who want to go back to a forest alone?
Okay. Chill for a while. So you saw this thing crawl out from a tent. If you close your eyes now, can you describe how this thing looked?
He was wearing white.
A dress, kind of white dress,
and probably long black hair as well. I didn't see any facial features because he was facing towards the other side.
Right.
And how far are you between this figure? Can you like gauge?
So, less than 50 meters.
Oh, that's quite near, man. That's quite near, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And did this thing look at you at any point when it crawled out from the tent?
No, I didn't. It just came out the tent, made a U-turn straight into the forest, and I just stood there and stared at it.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
So what went through your mind though when you saw this?
Well, you have the balls, man.
I was thinking like, if you wanna, why me in the first place? Why do I need to see this kind of shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
We are just there for 3 days, 2 nights, there for a leadership camp. Probably just trying to test my mental and see whether I'll freak out lah.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't tell anybody about it also because it was at night, and who am I gonna tell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a question for you, Alex. Man, before leading to this, of you witnessing all these figures at Pontianak, whatever, right, that you claim, do you actually believe in all these entities?
I believe I can see and sense like my dad as well.
So you can sense them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by sensing them, you know, you can believe in their existence.
Yep.
Wow. How strong of that sensational feeling that you experienced before?
For me, it's how do I put it? Goosebumps, and you get a sickly feeling, like when something's gonna happen, you get this sense of dread in a sense.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like a feeling that you know that they are near and within your vicinities?
Yeah.
Really?
You get sick to your stomach, kind of. Yeah.
You can sense that, bro.
Yeah. I think with Alex, he said that he gets sick. I just get this excitement. It's either that or I become very
focus,
very very moody.
Oh,
yeah, like my mood would
okay.
change, and then I know that something is here, then something wants something, or wants attention. Yeah.
I just want to open for discussion here.
Okay.
I know you all can sense this kind of energy, but does this energy really affect your well-being?
I think,
Alex, me?
What do you think, Alex?
So, I believe they can. I believe so. I believe they can feed off your energy and manifest in the way they want to. I mean,
even though they never appear in front of you, but you can sense their energy.
Yeah, they can, like this, like what, like I think in Noel's podcast before, they can feed off your energy and manifest and stuff like that.
I see.
They have no energy of their own.
Yeah.
So they need our energy to manifest if they want to manifest and feed off energy at your lowest point.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
In a lot of instances, right? When you deal with hauntings that happen at home, it's you don't see them at first. They alter the mood, they alter the temperature, the ambience in your home.
Yeah.
And they do all those things first, and then cause all that. They make everything go haywire, and then they show themselves. Yeah.
They cause all the discomfort first.
Then they show themselves, and then after that, worse things, the
person
would happen
will
after
go
that.
spiral downwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Alex, after that, what? No more encounters with the Pontianak?
I wouldn't say the third one was at Punggol 17.
Punggol.
Oh. Yeah, I used to go to Punggol 17.
Wow.
My classmates, ex-classmates, used to love going there to fish. Yeah. What did you experience there?
Yeah, we went fishing with the 6 of my friends. If you come down the marina side, if you take about a 2 km walk down, there's a small longkang and a small bridge right there. So 6 of us were right there.
Okay.
So I was kind of tired, so I lay down to rest, to take a nap for a bit. Then 3 of my friends were like, Alex, come follow us now. We're going to the other side to fish. So 3 of them and the 3 of us were one side lah. So the 3 of them like asked me to wake up and just follow them. They're like, no, don't want, just leave me alone. I want to rest for a bit. They're like, okay, your choice, your call. So in the morning when we left, they were like, do you know why we asked you to follow us? I'm like, yeah, I know. Something was on top of me, on top of the lamppost. Yeah, she was there on top of you.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't see her, tell her. But the rest saw her.
Yeah, that area, right, track 17 at Punggol. For some reason, it's so dirty, man. So many people have got stories
Encounters.
from that one single track.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's no longer there, right? Or is it still there?
The road to Punggol is still there, but 17, I'm not too sure. Because they built up the HDB area.
Yeah.
So eerie, man.
God bless whoever's staying like in those blocks, man. Because like it's 101% confirm haunted. Yeah. There's no escaping that.
Wow.
Alex, before we let you go, is there anything else you want to share?
Recently, I heard a story of a Grab rider who was sending food to Bedok Reservoir.
Wow.
What actually happened was that it was a passed down story, so I can't get my facts straight. What actually happened was that he was either coming in or going out, or coming down to send an order. When he came out of the lift, he saw this head just fly at him through the lift.
Ooh.
Into the lift?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
And he either had it felt so bad that the ambulance had to come and pick him up.
Ooh.
Oh my. Bedok Reservoir.
Wow.
We were just talking the other day, right?
Yeah,
One of our previous
episode,
podcasts. Yeah, we were talking about how haunted Bedok Reservoir is.
Exactly, bro.
Do you know which block this is?
No, we didn't get the block.
Okay, try to find out and then we can let people know.
Wow.
There is
Bedok Reservoir on its own is really unclean and stuff like that. So
True,
I mean,
true.
Whole time, even in the middle of the night, I refuse to send to Bedok Reservoir.
You refuse to go there also, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Bedok Reservoir is just
No, maybe
really
one
dirty.
day, Noel, for you, right? You should take a walk at around Bedok Reservoir area then. I know a few places in Bedok Reservoir.
Why don't you take this walk?
Man, why don't we take this walk together, brother?
Why don't you take the walk? You take a walk with
Okay.
Alex?
Okay, Alex been there before. I've been there before.
I've been there before.
I've been there before because I stayed there for quite some time.
I've
At
done
Bedok
stuff
Reservoir.
at Bedok Reservoir when ghost hunting wasn't even popular in
Legal
Singapore.
yet.
No, it's never legal. But I done it when it wasn't even popular. Like it wasn't an in thing, you know. Now
Okay,
all
at
these
which
punks.
part of the reservoir? Can you still remember?
The
Is
park.
it the park? No, you should not go at the park area.
Then
It has to be at the residential.
okay.
Yeah, the block.
The residential area, bro.
Okay.
Okay. There's a few prominent residential area that I would mark Bedok Reservoir as haunted lah.
Okay, let's do our podcast live there one day.
Let's go.
If you have the
Yeah.
balls, let's do it. Do you have the balls?
I try to.
Okay. then we'll do it.
Wow. Yeah, I can agree with Alex of Bedok Reservoir. Yeah.
Some of the blocks also are well known for having suicides. I
Yeah.
can't remember which block.
Oh, I know that block. It's around 600 plus, Alex. There's this block.
The blocks there are really quiet as well, especially at night. Even during the day, like there's hardly anybody around and that kind of things.
Yes. Man, there's a lot of suicide cases there at that very particular block.
Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. If we ever go to Bedok Reservoir,
Yep.
we will not go to the block where the suicides
Why?
happen. Because I have this thing where if I do stuff where
Oh yeah.
the suicides happen, they
Involved
will,
with the dates.
they will likely follow me home. So
I see.
yeah, let's just not do that.
It's just the energy.
Yeah, thanks so much for sharing your stories about the Pontianak with us, Alex, and also about Bedok Reservoir. I think now, like in the comments, people are gonna tell us a bit more about Bedok Reservoir, and it's all thanks to you, man.
Yeah.
I also think that, the video, the real or fake video,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
I think it's fake. I mean, this video has been out for a couple of years.
I see.
I watched it when I was in the I think just a couple of bored NSFs with nothing better to do with their lives, and they'll probably put there's a the cardboard with the hands sticking out, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Only put a white
Okay.
sheet over it, and
If,
just say laughing music over it.
okay. If you say that video is fake, right? How do you make about the voice, the laughter of the Pontianak?
You can record fake laughter, or you can find online also.
And then just play from another phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I mean, when I was doing my NS, when we found out when things like doing what's this guard duty during 7 months,
Yeah.
and in camp, the spot very well known for being haunted and stuff like that. We wouldn't even dare to walk past.
Ah.
yeah.
Wow.
When with this video, like, hey, I see Pontianak, just stand there and not run away. I mean, nonsensical lah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, like somebody commented on YouTube earlier, that it could be like from a loudspeaker, you know, that the laughter and the screaming
It's
and
been
all.
played
So
lah.
yeah, you never know, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people just do
cheap
anything,
thrills, cheap thrills.
just for the views. Yeah, until something bad happens.
But do not fake this, man. This is not a thing that you can prank about, man. No. Pontianak is not the thing that you can prank about.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Alex. It's so nice to hear your stories. Thank you so much for coming
Thank
to the
you,
show.
guys. We'll have you over to the house, okay? Now, down to 2 packs, right? So we'll just have you and Russ, okay? You come over. Okay, bro?
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, have a good night. Take care.
Love you. Thank you. Bye.
Wow.
Okay, so we're talking about pranks and all, right?
Yeah.
So this one's not a prank. This movie is on Netflix.
Okay.
It's directed by a local director, Glenn Gui. So it's the Revenge of the Pontianak.
Ah.
So I've got a friend who attended the premiere when it happened here. So the lead actress, she's really good. Okay,
This one, right?
Yeah. She's freaking awesome.
Is it a Malay movie or an international movie?
It's in English.
In English, okay.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I like a lot of things about the movie, but I don't like the plot. Okay, so I'm not going to spoil it for anybody.
Okay.
But she told my friends that they experienced a lot of paranormal activity on set because they did the entire shoot right in this Malay kampong, and then they were actually visited by an actual Pontianak that was just watching them do stuff. So like the crew can see her.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was just watching, going like, okay, so this is what you think of me, and yeah. So like throughout the shoot, like they were very scared because they could see a legit Pontianak that would be moving from tree to tree. I don't know whether I can believe that. Like I said, you know, I only believe what I see. I've never seen one, but the cast and crew of Revenge of the Pontianak swear about the existence of a Pontianak.
Wow. But anything is possible, sir, bro.
Yeah. You remember Rasvinder?
Rasvinder, yeah, okay.
That was on our show. Yeah, he says here the actress is so pretty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about this, right? On set, cast and crew are being disturbed by this Pontianak.
Yeah.
Remember Nadia from our third episode?
Nadia Hutagalung? Or?
Wow, I would love to have her, man, on Haunted Hour.
Don't, bro. All right, she's a very nice lady.
I know, but I would love to have her on Haunted Hour.
Oh,
yes.
Like on this sofa that I'm sitting on.
Yes, man, it'll be a pleasure and be an honor to interview her. But okay,
Pleasure,
regardless.
yes.
Okay,
yes.
but the thing is, right, I remember that Nadia mentioned, because she was a scare actor at one of the plays, right? And she mentioned that in these kind of scenarios where or situation where you are a scare actor, you will encounter with the real thing.
Yeah.
I think it applies the same concept here.
Of course, yeah.
Right.
If you're trying to mimic
Acting and scare acting,
an entity,
same. Yeah.
entity is gonna show themselves.
real form,
Yeah,
yeah.
the real form.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I don't think there's any way you can get around that, you know.
Okay, because I heard so many myths, right? They said that of all entities, Pontianak is the strongest.
Yeah, but a Pontianak is also supposed to be a demonic entity. So
Yeah.
when you talk about demons, all demons are strong. Yeah.
But going back to the myth, right? Some claim that Pontianak have special powers compared to other demonic entities.
I don't know, bro. It's up to individual, right? Like
Yeah.
um
It's how they approach this topic and how they believe in it.
Yeah.
I would guess. Wow. Amazing. Okay, let me read out comments.
Okay, before you do that,
sorry.
Shanta, right? We showed her photo earlier.
Yeah, correct.
Shanta has brought us 3 coffees.
Hey, thank you,
and
Shanta.
She says, enjoy the coffees, bros.
Wow.
Enjoy the coffee, bros. Shanta, I really hope I'm saying she and I'm right. If you are he, I
she?
apologize. Let us know in the comments, please. Then I will never ever make this mistake again. Because I did this once.
Yeah.
And then I was corrected and I felt really bad.
Okay. Actually, I never managed to read up the comments earlier, right? Okay, allow me to read out the comments.
Slacker.
Okay. From Tommy Lia, hi Indra, selamat Hari Raya. And hi Noel, during fasting month, ghost all kena stay in jail. Okay. From Shanta again. This is earlier comment. Bro Indra, selamat Hari Raya. Thank you, Shanta. And Steph Sim also. All are wishing me selamat Hari Raya. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay, I'm just taking my moment.
Enjoy it, bro. If you want, I can take a nap and then I'll come back.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the comment of the Pontianak section.
Yeah.
Okay. From Panji Tengkorak.
Hey, Panji.
Hey, Seletar Camp stay out of bound area 1 of it is the water training area.
Oh yeah.
Where the engineers train to construct bridge and infantry to do river crossing.
Yeah, that's 35 SCE.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know your thing, man.
Of course.
Wow. Okay, from Anthony. Our army crest on the beret is being blessed. That is the last line of defense towards the Pontianak. Okay, fair enough. But the thing is, it's still yet to be proven, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, from from Aaron. Theories as to why the Pontianak is the only in a few Asian countries and nowhere else. So question mark here. So Aaron AJ is asking a question.
Hey.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron is awesome. Aaron flew in.
Yeah.
And he flew into Singapore, and then he was on my Labrador episode, right?
Trip,
the Ghost
no.
Files Singapore Ghost Watch series. Aaron is just amazing, man. He's got balls, yo.
Yeah.
He really has balls.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some people are born for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he mentioned here, right, theories as to why the Pontianak is the only in a few Asian countries and nowhere else. Why the Americans doesn't have Pontianak? Why the Western countries doesn't have Pontianak? Why there's only a few Asian countries that claim the existence and inheritance of Pontianak?
Yeah, I guess we have our own version, and then Japan, they call it something else, and then in America it's just
Japan. What do they call it?
I don't know.
Is it something that we can portray from the movie The Ring? Sadako?
No, we actually have a video, a GFS video about this. Top 10 female entities. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife did the voiceover for.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Japan, they call it a different thing.
Yeah.
Maybe probably the same entity.
Yeah.
But
In Vietnam, it's called the Lang So.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Well, you're welcome for the education.
We don't need no education. By the way, that's Pink Floyd, okay? Okay, so what do you guys think? Right? Do you viewers who are viewing this believe in Pontianak? If you do, please leave your comments in the comment section below.
Or you can ask questions.
Yeah, or questions. Do you have any comments from YouTube, brother?
Yeah. So I got a question here from KS.
Yeah.
And KS says, for Noel, which is the most scary supernatural encounter for you? I think I've answered this before. I don't have one. I have like a few.
Yeah.
But none of them scares me as much as cockroaches, flying cockroaches. Yeah, it's different lah for me. I don't categorize them as this is my scariest, and the media loves asking me these questions, and then I go like, I don't, because I don't really get scared anymore. Like each of them is unique. It gets me very excited, and then I will go back and again, you know, just to experience it or try to replicate that. Yeah. I don't know whether that makes sense.
You are so daring, bro.
No lah, not daring, but then I look at other people that would jump off a cliff and free fall and all. I go like, oh my God, that's daring, because that's not something I would do. You know,
a different kind of thing lah. Courage, different kind of courage.
Yeah, like I think I just get my adrenaline from somewhere else. And then there's a person here, Jamie says, "Hi everyone, I got my popcorn ready and an extra pair of undies."
Okay, what you're trying to implicate here or imply here? Okay, actually, I'm looking for this one comment from Glenn. Okay, never mind, you go ahead first.
No, I'm still going through comments. We need to hire somebody for this, man. And they can just compile everything for us, because I'm seeing so many comments here. My brain is not working as fast.
Okay, we have a comment from Daniel Ali. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, GFS, I got a question.
Yo.
And for Noel, does ghost story from army camps are super scary than other ghost stories? In fact, he got two questions. Maybe you answer this one
first. The first one. No, I think a lot of times it's exaggerated, and then people just pass it down, and then they want to scare recruits, because, you know, like, recruits are the easiest to pick on because they're so new to the camp, right? That if you tell them, oh, this area's got something, and this is where they do the guard duty, and then their imagination will run wild, because they obviously feel that they are alone in this period of time, you know, in the army. Yeah. So I think a lot of it is just stories. And stories are so easy
to manipulate, right?
Yeah. Especially without physical, like, evidence that you can watch or you can hear. Yeah. But especially watch.
Okay, the second question, right? Noel, what do you advise people like me who are going through a difficult time to let them know everything is going to be all right and to stay positive? Wow, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I think the most important thing for anyone to do, right?
Yeah,
is to first learn to love yourself, because when you learn to love yourself, then everything else becomes so much easier. If you don't love yourself, then you can never obviously have a partner that you can love equally.
Exactly.
Because you must love yourself first, accept who you are as a person, as like your own identity, and then once you do that, and then everything becomes much easier. So always the first step is to love yourself. If you cannot look in the mirror and say, I love you wholeheartedly, without any conditions, then there are things that you can do that will help you get there. You know, so
true.
This thing I'm doing next Tuesday on Zoom, if you guys missed this in the beginning, it's free. I'll share with you tips. I mean, it's stuff that I use. You know, I'm like my worst enemy. Like, no matter what I've done in life, right, it's never good enough. I was a torchbearer for YOG. I've done stuff for the Prime Minister of Singapore, done stuff for the Sultan of Brunei.
Yeah.
And it's never enough. I always feel that, you know what, Noel, you suck. Right back then lah. And it's only when I started loving myself and then I go like, okay. And then my wife would tell me, hey, you've done all this. Does any of this not matter?
Does that not justify who you are?
Yeah.
Am I to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she had to tell me stuff, and then I go like, okay.
Give some credit to yourself.
Yeah. Why do I not feel it? You know? Yeah. And I'm the type of person, I can never upsell myself. I will never tell you what I do for a living or like this paranormal stuff. If you meet me for the first time, it's not something I'm going to talk to you about, because
you are not that proud person.
Yeah.
No. I know you.
Yeah. But you know, so Daniel, brother, I mean, learn to love yourself first, and then everything else will fall into place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're very young now. So do that first, and then everything else will fall in place. If you find that difficult to do, I would definitely help you out, man. Like, free of charge. Like, because your life matters more than money. 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we have question here. But okay, just to shout out to Daniel. Thank you for your questions. Right, it means a lot to us,
Yeah.
and your support is greatly appreciated. Okay, from Tanji Tengkorak, I have a question for both of you. Can I come along when you guys do podcasts out of the studio?
Of course, Panji. We
Wow,
might
one of
even
our-
come nearby. We might even come to Bukit Batu Nature Reserve because that's where he lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then kopi and another beverage that you know very well about will be on you. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We have another question here by Jacob.
Yo.
I know a genuine scene in a Hong Kong movie where they capture. Can I submit you Haunted Hours to be showcased? What movie?
Yeah, sure. Like you just send and then we'll look through it.
Yeah.
Producers will look through it. Everybody like the team will look through it.
You
and
can
then,
DM us, right?
Yeah.
The link, so we
DM.
can.
Yeah.
We can definitely look it up. Right.
Yeah. Jizz54 asked, where can I watch this movie? I think you're talking about Revenge of the Pontianak. The last time I saw this, it was on Netflix. Okay,
Yeah.
so I know it's not on Disney because it's not a Disney movie.
Yeah.
But it should be on Netflix. If it's not, then it's on HBO Go.
Wow. Okay, we have a question here and also comment, right, by Aaron AJ.
Yeah.
Like Noel, I don't believe until I see it. That means the Pontianak.
Yeah.
Noel, do you remember? Okay, flashback. Do you remember you guys left me on that Virgil by myself at Bukit Brown Cemetery
Yeah.
next to that banana tree?
Yeah.
No Pontianak that night.
Yeah, I remember the day. You know why I remember this day?
Okay.
Because Aaron got to Singapore. We brought him to Bukit Brown Cemetery. That was my first date with my wife.
Yeah. And you bring your wife for...
Yeah. It's like 12 plus at night or maybe 1 in the morning.
I pity your wife lah.
No, she invited herself for this. I don't pity her. She invited herself for this.
I see.
So it was like our first date, like in a way. And Aaron, yeah, after that I knew like this guy, you know, he's not just all talk, like he knew what he was
the
doing.
real deal.
And, yeah.
He's the real deal.
Yeah, and he does stuff in the UK in like the most haunted pubs and yeah. So Aaron's amazing.
Salute to you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, from Andy. Will Noel go ghost hunting again? Yes or no? Yes and no.
Yes.
And no.
Maybe. We've got these tours that are supposed to come up, but now I don't know, man, with this whole
pandemic stuff and
COVID,
regulation, right? Yeah.
COVID nonsense. So I was just talking to the organizer today. She's an amazing lady. We want to make it happen. So the deal is there's history. So you learn a bit of Singapore's dark history, and then there's paranormal, and then history, paranormal.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll do it, but I'm not gonna do it on camera because I feel I got nothing else to prove. But then I'll do it like in a more intimate setting with people.
Yeah.
Get them to know more about like the paranormal world that I know, because with the camera and all, I think we always have to like
be realistic.
no lah. Just gonna be like really garang because that's the image, right? That people have like people know like for the longest time. Yeah, so no lah. It's not gonna be like a TV production unless it's like on a bigger scale, but it's gonna be more intimate, like one-on-one or like in a very small group. Yeah, so that's gonna happen. But we just gotta wait for this pandemic to ease up just a little bit. It won't go away anytime soon, but it's gonna ease up.
Yeah. Okay, we have a question by Anthony Hu here. Anthony Hu.
Who? Okay.
Okay. I hope I pronounce it right. Okay. Just curious, does Pontianak originated from Pontian in Malaysia? Are these two words related to each other? Good question. Talking about Pontian, right? Pontian is also known to be one of a very haunted place in Malaysia.
Really?
I heard stories from Malaysians. I don't know if for our for our Malaysian viewers. Sorry. Okay, for our Malaysian viewers who are tuning in live, maybe you can enlighten me Yeah, man, I heard stories about Pontian.
Yeah, I've heard some as well, but I don't remember them now.
Yeah.
But I think the whole thing about the Pontianak started from Indonesia, right? There's a part of Indonesia called Pontianak.
Pontianak, yes, correct. Yeah.
But it's so strange because the place is called Pontianak, but in Indonesia they call her
Kuntilanak. Yeah. Wow.
Okay. I think we can take one more question. It's almost 11:15, man.
Any question from YouTube?
Blah,
Or maybe you're just too slow to read the question.
okay, I've got one here.
Yeah, let's
KS.
go.
How do you ward off a Pontianak if you see one? Legend says that you got to have a nail, right? So I don't know how. Like, are you going to walk around with a nail all the time? I know of some paranormal groups here. They've told me recently because I speak to them for whatever reason. So yeah, they bring around like long nails and then they keep them in their backpacks. And I feel like I don't think like this nail is gonna do anything to
help
this vampire-like creature.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe a prayer. And yeah, I don't know. I can't advise because I've never seen one before, and neither do I believe in its existence. Yeah, but I believe that if you have a religion, then your religion will help you. Yeah.
Wow. True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I think that's all from our Facebook viewers and YouTube viewers comments.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, if you ever want to be on our show, it's so easy, man. We are like, I think the easiest people to talk to.
Yep.
We're not
You can
intimidating.
DM. You can DM us.
Yeah, DM. Let us know, man. Then we'll get in touch with you. We just need to either Indra or myself will speak to you, just to find out a little more about your experience, and then we'll build the episode around your story, and then we'll do it, man, live on air.
Yep. Exactly. And by the way, for your Tuesday Zoom session, right?
Yeah.
Where can they register?
The link is in the description if you edit it. So it says here, join Noel's free online seminar about mental health. Like I said, it's completely free. I'm not selling anything because I don't know how to sell stuff. I couldn't even sell you a glass of water if you're thirsty. I'll just give it to you, man. Yeah, but I'll share my life story, my battle with depression, suicide attempts, stuff has worked for me. Yeah, just a whole lot more, man. It's just me being honest and open about my life. So that's gonna happen next Tuesday.
What time again?
8 p.m. 8 to 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figure that's like the best time. People are done with dinner.
And
hopefully they
work.
eat early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow. So we have a very fun episode talking about Pontianak.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And the conclusion is,
I don't have one. Like, you can believe she exists.
I don't dare to give a conclusion.
Yeah, you can think that she doesn't. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah,
it's the paranormal world, man. Whatever I say may have substance, may not, because it's a lot of times it's not completely science, right? I guess.
I mean, you can back it up with facts that you heard or read somewhere.
Yeah, but those aren't facts, though.
Yeah, they're just facts, or some might still be a myth, right? Yeah, man. But the conclusion is, we had a very good fun and a very good discussion talking about Pontianak. Yeah.
You never know, man. You may think that she doesn't exist, but next time you look out your window,
whoa,
she might be there on a tree. Or if you go fishing, like Panji.
Wait, I heard a lot of fishing stories of sightings of all these paranormal entities, man.
Yeah, I guess, because fishermen are such easy prey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Panji that left a comment earlier. If you guys watch Channel 5, History Mysteries is out. It came out last week. Is it last week or this week? Whatever.
Yeah.
There's one coming up called The Old Gates. So I'm in it, and Panji tells his story about his personal encounter with an entity near Sembawang Beach. Okay, so look out for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Yep.
you guys for tuning in. For those from Facebook and YouTube, thank you again
Yeah.
for tuning in to Haunted Hour podcast.
Yeah.
And for those who are tuning in, please do not forget, or even listening to our podcast, please do not forget to like and share this podcast.
Yeah, man, just like and share. It helps us to get the word out. Okay. We'll be back next week. A brand new episode. What the hell are you doing, Indra?
Cannot see. Can see, right, what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, if you guys are happy with what
Our
you
content.
see, and if it's within your means, if it's not, then
Yeah.
it's totally fine. If you like to
y'all
buy us a
appreciate our
coffee,
content,
it's a virtual coffee. We can't drink that many coffees in a day, but it helps us to fund our show. It's buymeacoffee.com/GFSTV.
Yeah,
Okay?
thank you guys.
Yeah.
So with that, we end with a quote, Noel.
Wow. Totally caught off guard.
Live happily and prosper.
Yeah, just learn to love yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you are on this earth says so much already.
Yep.
About your existence, and you have a purpose here, man. All you have to do is to find that purpose, but before you can get to that purpose, you need to love yourself. Yep.
I asked for a quote, not a paragraph.
I'm gonna throw this coffee mug in your face, man.
But it's a good one. It's a good one, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, thank you so much for viewing and tuning in to Haunted Hour podcast. I'm your host, Indra Sahib.
And I'm taller than Indra. My name is Noel Boyd. Good night, and I'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.